Hey folks, hope everybody had a great weekend. I just wanted to do another little pickup video. It's Monday, so this is some stuff I accumulated over the weekend from 4 or 5 different sources. I'm going to start off here with a Blowout Forums purchase. A guy posted a thread with a lot of PSA graded singles that I think he had just gotten back. So I picked up this Albies Acuna Strike Pose, similar to the 2018 update Future is Bright card, where you see their back or see them from the back side. But that's PSA 10, nice little card. Picked up this top prospect, or this highly ranked prospect, Luis Robert for the White Sox. This is a chrome. This is the better of the two. There's also a Bowman draft version that does not say first Bowman on it. That's a nice little pickup. Big things are expected of him when he finally makes it into the majors. This is a guy who was injured last year, but put up some great numbers in his 2018 rookie season. So hopefully he'll have another good year and stay healthy. Devers Chrome just submitted in my most recent PSA submission. And I was wrong. I have 4 bulk submissions at PSA right now. I'm going to be sending off a 5th tomorrow, hopefully, if I can sort through these and pick out the best ones of those. And I'll tell you what they are in just a second. But sent about 8 or 10 of these off in my most recent PSA bulk submission. But Devers, I think he'll be third baseman for a while for the Red Sox. He had a good 2018. He had a very good 2019. So looking forward to seeing what he can do this year. Victor Robles, great on defense. Good on offense. Would love to see him pick it up a little bit on offense. I already have about 6 or 7 of these Chrome update PSA 10s, and also submitted with the Devers several of those in the most recent PSA submission. So excited to see what Robles has maybe a few years down the road. Gleyber Torres, I think he's probably going to be the face of the Yankees, barring serious injury. Great player, great young player. Chrome again. Easy one to grade a 10. You probably get about 80% or better 10 rate. I personally prefer the paper, but if I can pick up a Torres Chrome 10 for $15, $16, I'll do it all day, every day. And then because I paid the guy with a friends and family versus the goods and services, PayPal didn't charge the fees, so he threw this in. Nice of him. I think his name's John. Thanks, John. This is from Topps. It is part of the Home Run Challenge. I only played about 5 times in 2019, but I won 3 times. The first was a Ronald Acuna for the month of April, and then I had a couple of the unused cards lying around in September, so I decided to use them and ended up picking up 2 Astros. George Springer out of 347 and Jose Altuve out of 334. Very high print run for those. It's kind of surprising. The Acuna, I think, was like 114. I'm not a big fan of the Topps mini set, but I do like this card. Harold Ramirez, it's numbered out of 10, 8 of 10, 2019 Topps mini. Oh, I have a nice little vintage card in here. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. I'll drop that into the title of the video just to give you a heads up. But the same guy that I bought the Bowman Draft Chrome Sapphire, I probably got that wrong. It's probably some other way, but that I purchased those from, and I'm still waiting on them. He said he had ordered them Smart Post, and it was going to take a little while to get out to him. But the same guy that I ordered those from, I traded a card to. I mentioned that in an earlier video. And part of the trade was he refunded me all the money that I had paid for the Sapphire boxes, something else, and he traded me some cards for a card of mine. Those cards included 100 2017 Chrome, I should have opened one of these, Chrome Draft or Draft Chrome Royce Lewis first Bowman cards. So I got 100 of these. Royce Lewis, if you don't know him, he has good contact. People have compared him to Derek Jeter. I don't know if that's a fair comparison. I have compared him more to Ichiro because he has speed and contact. He doesn't have a ton of power behind his hits, but he's a good contact hitter. So I think he'll probably come up this year. I would like to see him come up this year. The Twins are really building a pretty good organization. They have some good young players. So I've got 100 of those. I'll try to sort through those today and get some cards off the PSA tomorrow. I've got another stack of probably 60 cards that are already in card savers to go out. The rest of the deal included a Luminaries, 2019 Luminaries out of 15 Frank Thomas. It's got a little bit of a smudge right there, but I don't care. It's Frank Thomas. This is a PC card for me. He's from Columbus, Georgia, which Georgia's my home state, and I've heard nothing but good things about Frank Thomas. So I'm going to keep that. Picked up a 2017 Bowman Chrome Gold Refractor Royce Lewis PSA 10, numbered 20 of 50, or 28 of 50, I'm sorry. And then a 2017 Bowman Chrome, first Bowman, Refractor Acuna, gem at 9.5. I'll cover this card from a Probstein auction on eBay. I picked up, and it's not ideal because he's sharing it with Andrew Stevenson, but a 2018 Topps Heritage Victor Robles Black Refractor PSA 10. This is numbered out of 69, numbered 42 of 69. So I figure if you can love the Kuzman Ryan 1968, Jerry Kuzman, Nolan Ryan rookie, you can love Victor Robles, Andrew Stevenson. It's pretty. All right, and the last card I picked up was this 1955 Topps Sandy Koufax and a CSA 6 X Near Mint. Now, if you've never heard of CSA, I think they predate PSA. I don't know if they're still around or not. They lost a little credibility about, I want to say 15 years ago when they went through an identity crisis and they changed their look a few times over about a 5-year period. The blue labels are the older of the labels, and they are the most reputable. Newer, they have a clear version, a clear all the way around sort of slab more recently, and those are more likely to be trimmed than the blue slabs. The blue slabs are typically good, and they tend to cross over within about a grade level of what CSA has given them. I've never read of a blue slab CSA not crossing over because it's been trimmed. So having looked at this, and the case is a little scratched up, I'm going to crack this out. But this is a 6 CSA 6. I fully think this will get at least a 5 in PSA, maybe a 5.5. So, I mean, fingers crossed that it crosses over and it's not trimmed. But yeah, it's a good-looking card. The slab is huge. It's a big slab. But yeah, it's good to know sort of the history of the grading, just to know some of the slabs. Like KSA is a Canadian grading company that tends to mostly grade hockey cards, but KSA tends to be pretty good about sorting out the trimmed versus the untrimmed ones. So KSA, CSA, and the blue slab is okay to go with. GAI, earlier slabs are okay to go with. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable really with any GAI slab, but earlier GAI slabs are probably okay. Don't mess with Pro, don't mess with GMA. PSA is okay for 90% of your stuff. BGS is okay with 90% of your stuff, but just kind of know what's out there and know what you're buying. And it's a beautiful card. I'm excited to have it for a little while at least. I owned this set until recently. Actually, I helped my dad put it together in the 90s and then inherited it when he passed away, and then sold it to help out my mom with some stuff. So, beautiful card. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a good little pickup for me. And hopefully, I'm going to contact that guy and find out the status of those sapphire boxes. But hopefully I'll have one of those in the next day or two that I can pop open for you. Folks, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.